Greetings from the RC Mojo team. On the desk today we have a Parkzone Spitfire Mark 9, modelled after the plane of a Brit who was an acting wing commander of the Canadian wing in World War II. The model is a bind and fly, so everything except the transmitter is in the box and only quick final assembly is required. So quick in fact I completely missed recording it. The manual is, as you might expect, very short. Stick a few bits of tape on and put some screws in. The charger is a balancing charger for 2 or 3S packs. It runs from a 12V battery and has a lighter plug on the end. It would have been nice if it had crock clips, as many modelers have 12V gel cells for field charging. The charger itself seems perfectly good though. The battery is a Parkzone branded 11.1V 3S 2.2 Ah pack. The connector is the Parkzone high current connector. Not my favourite, but it's still better than some other ARTF supplied packs. The brushless motor is pre-installed under the cowl. The prop and spinner are also fitted with everything lining up perfectly. There's a nice little pilot and a maple leaf decal on the side, a clip-in scale antenna mast. The tailplane has a carbon spar and requires no glue, just a few bits of tape, which seems perfectly adequate. There's a neat arrangement for the rudder and tail wheel, all running off one pushrod, yet allowing for complete adjustment. Not that any was necessary, as it tracks straight from the box. Battery access is through a hatch in front of the cockpit, which is held on by 2 strong magnets. Inside there's the ESC and Velcro battery strap. Underneath you can see the 2 Parkzone servos and the Spectrum AR600 receiver, which is DSM-2 and DSM-X compatible. The ailerons are connected through a Y-lead, but there's a spare channel which you could use for a split aileron setup, still leaving the gear channel free for retracts. Onto the wing. The servo leads are all separate, including the pre-fitted leads for retracts. The stock fixed undercarriage only needs 2 screws to clamp the wires in, making them nice and solid. The 4 screws near the clamps allow for easy fitment of the E-flite retracts. The guns are fitted with 2 screws and are a bit of a problem if you fly off grass. On a nose over they tend to dig in and break off. Some sort of flexible mounting would be very useful. A minor point, but the decals, which are of good quality, haven't been given much attention when fitting, so there's the odd crease, but when the model's flying you'll never see it. And now for the worst part of the model. They seem to have stolen the undercarriage directly from an ME-109. Right, flight performance. First thing of note, the undercarriage is very close to the C of G. A problem with most warbirds, it means the tail comes up at very low speed, making takeoff and landing a bit of a challenge, especially if you fly off grass. If you're not careful, frequent nose-overs won't do the guns any good at all. The prop won't like it much either. When in the air, the model is very well behaved, but, and here's the really big but, this is not a model suitable for the rank beginner. It has very little natural stability and can really haul when it gets going. As a second model it might stand a chance, but ideally before flying the Spitfire you will need some experience with a low-wing sport model. Right, enough talk, time to fly. Oh. If you want more of this RC stuff, why not check out rcmojo.com, and while you're at it, why not follow us on Twitter for pictures and all kinds of lovely things.